have to start from the beginning and work up? Does everybody have to?
Yeah, if they're scared, so I do perform greeting rituals with every dog. So when I first get a dog in my location, I sit in a chair. But when a dog arrives to the session, I'm always sitting down, and I tell the owners, keep the dog away from me, let them sniff, don't bring them around me, and just let them get comfortable with this environment. And then when I go to interact with them, I start throwing treats and getting them to choose to interact with me. I'm also looking at their body language. So for those ultra scared dogs, you would want to perform some sort of greeting ritual where you can get the dog, the shutdown dogs, you can get the dog to actively make choices and get more comfortable.
As opposed to just going in, come on,
Yeah,
stop.
yeah. If it, you know, you can, not everybody has time to do that because there's an operation here. So for instead of for those unicorn dogs that are like stalemating you and they don't want to go anywhere, then we want to start there.
Okay.
But for the dogs that are a little bit more comfortable, you might immediately start throwing treats ahead of you on the walk, so that you can establish a path of, look, treats happen in front of you. Keep walking and pick up the treats, right? And then maybe throw the treat. What I like to do is throw a treat against a tree or a bush, and they'll typically take the treat, and then they're right there with all the pheromones, and they start committing to the environment. So immediately you get that dog to start smelling around and looking for treats on the ground, as opposed to what Jude probably did his first 24 hours, was like T2000, like looking for anything to bark at, right? Give them a different path and just build value in that path with some sort of reward, right? And then for the dogs that love toys, like that's a great way to stimulate them and get their energy out. If you pull a dog in their first time here and they're just a lot on the walk and they're dragging you down the driveway, take them into the field and let them run it out. You got energy, go. You're I'm Rather than like pull you back because you're overstimulated and you're excited, you're fresh out of jail. Like, let's get you out there, let's throw the ball, and let's get all your energy out. And then the same thing, that's a rapport building exercise, because the next time that dog sees you, they're going to be like, you, tennis ball. What's up? Let's do that, right? But then what's cool about that is you established tennis ball is important for that dog, and they loved it. So now you go out on that walk, and you've got the tennis ball with you. And now the dog is walking with you, paying attention to tennis ball, maybe throw it up a couple times, and interact with the tennis ball on the walk. And so now that's that dog that went 65 miles an hour slowing down for you because you got the ball.
So I have a quick question. So I had him